Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm currently walking to class right now. I'm going to be doing another what I eat in a day video for you as a college student that's also vegan. If you didn't know, I am, sorry I just gotta open the door over here. I am vegan and I have been vegan for 2 years and I've been a college student as well. Alright, so for breakfast, I packed myself overnight oats and I totally did not film making them last night. What I did was combine oats. Well, first I combined like a scoop of Sun Warrior chocolate protein powder with some carob powder because, you know, extra chocolate. And then a cup of oats, and then I mixed it with some hot water. Oh, and a tablespoon of flaxseed, and then I just let it sit and then put it in the fridge after it got like all nice and thick and cooled down. And then this morning I took it out. I mixed a little bit more hot water into it. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Mixed a little bit more hot water into it so it could, like, you know, rehydrate because it got a little thick as well. And then I put cacao nibs in there and frozen berries. And I also ate some frozen berries on the side because I love my frozen berries. And then I just put a lid on the jar and then brought it to class. And it was in a peanut butter jar because I had just finished the rest of my peanut butter last night. And you know, the best way to use up all of the peanut butter, because you gotta save your money as a college student, is to put oats in there and make overnight oats. I'm out of breath because I'm talking a lot. I like making my oats the night before with hot water just because I feel like it like cooks it and then it lets the oats sit a little bit. And I like it when like the oats have soaked. It's better for digestion. I personally feel better when I've soaked my oats overnight. And I also have a cup, well this is like 2 cups actually, of Earl Grey tea to bring with me to class. And so I'm gonna go to class, take a quiz, learn some stuff, and check in with you guys later. Oh, I also forgot to mention, and I don't even know if you guys care, but I went to the gym this morning and then I came back and used the spin brush, Vanity Planet spin brush that I've been using for the past couple weeks on my face. And I just want to note how like amazing my skin feels. I mean, my skin has it's never been a problem, but it's just like ever since I started using it, it just feels so soft. Sometimes I like don't want to stop touching my face when I'm putting lotion on or like washing it. I'm like, wow, it's so soft. But there will be a link in the description if you're interested in trying it out. And you can probably get 70% off. Not probably, you will get 70% off. Okay, so I just got back from class and I have a ton of produce going on over here. So I think I'm gonna make a humongous salad of some sort with these chickpeas and a little bit of leftover pasta that I had from the other day, and also some corn. These are mini peppers, some kale. This is like a watermelon radish that I got from the grocery store. I didn't know exactly what it was, like how to eat it. The produce lady that was putting them away was like, oh, they taste really good in salad. So I'm just gonna like try it and see how it's like. I've been trying this thing where I just get a bunch of produce that I don't know how to make or that I'm not familiar with, and I just like try it out because I really feel like I've been eating the same thing all the time, so I wanna do a little variety. Then I got some red chard over here, romaine lettuce, and some purple cabbage. So I will slice it all up and show you what it looks like when I'm done. So this is my big salad. It's a pretty big bowl, like very sizable. And then I'm gonna top it off with this sesame ginger dressing, aka the best dressing in the world, and eat it, and probably take the rest of it to go to class because I spent so long chopping it up. I'm also gonna eat one Brazil nut because they're really healthy, high in selenium, which is something that's not as easy to get in other foods. The prescription apparently is 1 Brazil nut a week, or 4 Brazil nuts a month should suffice. Tuesday is normally my Brazil nut day, but I missed it again. So today's Wednesday, I'm gonna eat a Brazil nut. I also put some nutritional yeast on this because nutritional yeast is life. After I came back from class, I laid in my bed for a little bit, and now I'm gonna drink some green tea. Got a tea stash going on over here. I'm gonna drink some of this to pick myself up and get myself ready to study once more because I don't wanna do it. Also going to add in some lime juice for a little extra something something. Okay, so for dinner I decided to try to make something nice and fancy since I normally just put things together and microwave them. But today I decided to do a little tofu stir fry. I just cubed the tofu into little pieces and then topped it with some turmeric and then black pepper and set it aside on a plate for later. And now honestly the part that takes forever in cooking is just chopping vegetables. So I chopped red cabbage and I put some kale and red chard into a pan. And for some reason I decided to try the red chard stalks with the eggplant hummus from Trader Joe's, and it was actually really good. And then I took the other half of the lime from when I made my green tea and I just squeezed it over the veggies before I cooked it down for a little extra flavor. And of course the lime has some vitamin C and many other antioxidants that don't hurt to add to your diet. To cook my veggies, all I did was use this non-stick ceramic pan. I have the green pan, which I think is amazing, but it really helps to not have to cook with oil. So what I did was just put a little bit of water on the bottom of the pan, and then I just let the veggies cook down. And then if you're cooking with water, all you have to do is watch the food, move it around a little bit, and when the water runs low, just so the veggies or whatever you're cooking doesn't burn or stick on the pan, you just add a little bit more water, like what I did right over here. And I just let the veggies cook a little bit more until it was to my liking, because I like my vegetables a little bit softer. But let's just take a side note of the beautiful colors going on from the red cabbage and the red kale and the normal kale. All of the reds and the blues and the violets that you're seeing are all antioxidants that are so good for our body processes, so good for our nails, our hair, our skin, the inside of our bodies. There's just like so many good benefits to having a very colorful, whole foods, plant-based diet. And then I added in the tofu that had the turmeric and the black pepper in it, and I also added a little bit of coconut aminos with the veggies and the tofu. And then I just cooked it a little bit more until everything was well incorporated and mixed together, and also a lot of the water had already evaporated, so it was to the thickness that I wanted, and I put it on a plate, to which I added some corn and brown rice that I already had from earlier in my fridge, and I just put them on the plate after I heated them up in the microwave. The next part is my favorite because it literally makes the dish taste so good. And the bowl is dirty because I used the same bowl as when I heated up my rice and corn, because you know, gotta conserve some energy and water, and also just lazy. So this is a peanut sauce, and I started with some PB2 powder or a defatted peanut flour, however you want to call it, and I added in some coconut aminos, just about a teaspoon, and then some water, and then I mixed it up. Now I don't really have any measurements, I kind of just eyeballed it, and if it needed more water and it got too thick, then I just added a little bit more and kept mixing until I got to the consistency that I wanted it at. And then I added about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon worth of sriracha into the sauce, and you guys, this is what rounds it out and makes it taste so good. I want to call it 3-ingredient peanut sauce, but sriracha has a lot of other ingredients in it, so it's kind of not just 3 ingredients, but you guys get the point. You need to try this. Then I just drizzled it on top of my food and also added some crushed peanuts on top. And you thought I was done, but I wasn't. I added dulse flakes after I tried taking photos of this. I say tried because the photos didn't come out good, but those flakes are a perfect savory flavor to add, and they're also a great source of iodine. And for dessert, because you guys know I always have to end my night with something sweet, I wanted to make some chocolate milk, but this is a healthy vegan chocolate milk, so all I did was put a little bit of carob powder on the bottom of my mug and then mixed it with a little bit of soy milk at first just to get the carob powder and the soy milk incorporated so it doesn't make a mess when I'm mixing it later. And then I added in the rest of the soy milk and mixed it all together, and that was my chocolate milk. And at this point my camera died and I just thought, you know what, this is the end of the video, so I might as well just end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video gave you guys a little bit of entertainment, inspiration, and ideas for living healthy and eating plant-based while in college, living in a dorm, or in whatever living situation you're in. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, morning, noon, or night, wherever you are, and I will see you next time. Bye!